Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman. Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. What do you need, my friend? What are you doing that for? I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. You look rather pale. Could... Ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I have several elixirs for sale. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You look rather pale. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the Restoration School, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Well met, kinsman.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ready to go yet? First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already know. you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Loki.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Tomorrow you need to go home. Go home and stay there.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
You betrayed us.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to hide. What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Rika? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what... Scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim. You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage a city.
General.
You people and your damn...
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments is a large selection.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library if you're interested. Not much, but as a bard I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I wish you luck in... finding the verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard. He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time. And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite. My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects.
Huh?
I teach poetry.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Need a ride?
can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up.
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's empty.
You'd have me do what? Go to college and rants about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shout.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. No matter what, the college will endure. Until next time.
Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the Imperials or the Mages.
I'm all ears.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
Yes?
Shameful is what it is.
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
We're running low on the
Please,
Blackbriar
we need to
meat.
speak in
In a couple
private.
of days, I'll have you make a run, fetch some more.
Of course, Mum.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling.
I'm a bard
me
by
into
trade.
Solda.
Perhaps you've heard of
Anyway,
me.
What do you need?
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. I don't have to take that from you. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is an ode
Think
to
I got a clean
Skyrim's
mug around here
staunch
somewhere?
protectors, the Imperials.
I'm right behind you.
Need something? Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Quickly,
Come with me.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Sadia, dear?
With our blood and our skin.
I'm a bard by trade.
Just a reminder.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
The blankets still need to be washed.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she?
Of course.
I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. I don't have to take that from you. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get her!
And you.
Keep those hands up!
All right. You're as good as dead. No!
You're just gonna
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that. You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? Think you can go blade to blade with me? The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Good. I enjoy this work. What can I get you? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Have you seen that Shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Need anything else? Just let me know.
The secure. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms... My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Greymane or Battleborn? Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. More bad blood between the houses. Fralya is convinced our family is somehow at fault for the loss of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
It's a shame, isn't it? The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Elder Gleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim. Maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Today, they take a... You have come. You have come to hear the word of...
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine...
You wear the armor of a brigand. Best not cause any trouble on my watch.
Lady, could you... Yes? I'm so hungry. I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one. Farewell.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall. Good hunting.
If you were getting them...
Come to my friend Maven and
twice as fresh.
Yes? All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. I just know it. I can feel it in my heart.
Do you have anything?
You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
As you say.
Yes?
Maybe you'd like to try the pork, or some beef.
You don't prepare the meat with any of those strange elven spices, do you?
No elven spices, just...
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun. You look tired, friend.
Afraid
the
of
bannered
being-
mare has paid for
I
it.
simply prefer... this meat won't do at all. Too much fat. Smells like
Suit yourself then. Give it to that.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 2.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avrelstein, put that down. She's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know she's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So,
Can I help?
you're here to help? I know that Thorold's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorold isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorold didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorold supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats. It's been a while now. I miss him, but it's clear he's not coming back. He knew what he was getting into. I don't blame anyone. Yeah, there's nothing a man can do that I can't do better. Whether it's serving drinks or slaying trolls.
My favorite drink. I ain't. Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it? Sure, whatever.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
That Heimsker's crazy. Him and his talk of Talos. We should just shut up. Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
Steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of finest goods.
Fine.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong. I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Do you have news? Did you find something? I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorald can't be left to those monsters. I'll round up what men I can and meet you outside Northwatch Keep. We'll get in and out as fast as possible. I'll see you there.
Oh.
A few septums for my supper is all I ask.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Well met, kinsman.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Come to chat with an old woman,
from which side?
You need something?
Both.
One or the other is bound. It is all in this note.
Very favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly. You have
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
May your road lead you to warm sands. It is us. The warm sand of Elsewhere is far away from here. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Yes? The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Khajiit has wares, if you have coin.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Come and see what...
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. The house I mentioned earlier is still available if you want to buy it. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. If there's any more I can help you with, just let me know.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Need more experience if I want to learn the necessary.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my elder.
Shiny trinket.
Citizen?
Try not to set anything on fire, all right?
getting Thorald back, no matter what. We kill every Thalmor between us and Thorald, and we bring him out alive. Let's go.
If I could just stand up. Victory is yours. Your split is dead. I'm gonna crush you like a bug. Come on! Is someone there? Uh-huh.
someone there.
Huh?
You want something from me?
Yes?
Huh?
No more! I yield! I yield! I'll see you! You'll need to do better than that!
Never should have come here.
That's your back.
Is someone there?
Huh?
I was sure I heard something. Huh?
Must have scared him off.
Someone there.
Is someone there?
Hey.
Is someone there?
Someone there.
Watch what you're doing.
You're dead. I knew I'd find you. I'd find you. What are you doing?
Do your worst.
Someone there? Nothing here after all.
You can't hide from me.
Huh?
Ha!
Someone
Found you.
there.
imagination. I'll get you.
Never should have come here.
Victory is yours. I submit. No. Not.
See you burn.
Be careful.
Did you hear something?
Never should have come here. Give up on you can. Ha!
Enough! The set's down!
I'm here. I knew I'd find you.
You won't get the best of me!
I'll end your miserable life!
Skyrim belongs to the North!
I'll see you burn! Where are you? Ha! Found you!
I'm here. I knew I'd find you. There's no time. We gotta get you out of here. Come on, let's go! Be careful.
You there. What are you doing? I never thought I'd see another friendly face again. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move. I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. Avelstein was behind this, wasn't he? I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Avelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
One day the war will end, and the true heirs of Skyrim...
I must be on my way now. Gods, I've lost count of the days. It feels like an age has passed. I wish I could believe that I'd have held out forever against their torture, but I can't be so sure. Now, thanks to you, I needn't worry anymore. I'm not sure. At first they accused me of being a Stormcloak, a secret Talos worshipper. They wanted a confession. To what didn't matter. They simply wanted me to admit to something. I think they wanted to break me, use me as a way to get to the rest of the Greymane family. I gave them no such pleasure. Please, get word to my mother.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some tea.
I hear you're the one who gave Talmor a blast.
Please tell me you have news of my son. Is he? You've saved him? I must see him at once. What? After all this, I can't even see him? How do I know you're telling me the truth, and not just what I want to hear? For it bears aloft next summer's seeds. That's my boy. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. I can find peace in that. Thank you, dear friend. You've given me back my son. I'd had Eorlund forge this for Thorald. It was to be a present for his return. I suppose he can't have it now. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorald can come home. No, nor do I expect to. Would be too dangerous for now. It's enough for me to know that they're out there somewhere, and together again. I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorlund tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr, the Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing Battleborns. Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it. You take care of yourself.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. do come back. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
Well met, kinsman.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.